All right, so kind of what he just said. Y'all think it's just the guys that was out here. I grew up right around the corner. Stayed in the streets when I was younger. I got 3 kids. I'm living a better life. So much more to life than playing around. Sometimes what y'all don't understand is the opportunity that y'all get inside of these schools right now is what's gonna make you greater in the future. And that's what y'all don't understand. Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell you to go to college. Go. Call me if you need me to write a report. I want y'all to go. I want to turn around and be like, hey man, I seen them. Oh yeah, that's me. I got straight A kids. Wouldn't know that they mama from the hood. So pay attention, y'all. Ain't nobody just telling y'all stuff. We products of the environment. We just chose a different path. All right, so next, another person. Grew up across the street from him. Wouldn't know he from Evanston. Personality is a big thing. We got Mr. Mose.
Give it up, give it up.
If I had Jay-Z or somebody here, y'all would be clapping louder.
That's all right.
Jay-Z ain't doing nothing for us.
Almost.
He ain't doing nothing for us. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Hey, how y'all doing? My name is Mose Jefferson. I just prefer Mose. Just an average Mose. Like they said, we grew up together in Evanston. But before that, I like to go back deep. I'm going to tell you a little story about me. I'm going to tell you a little story later on, okay? Come up in a family of 6. It's pretty cool. Mother, single mother. Father wasn't around. Ironically, I ended up hooking up with my pops about 14, 15 years old. But we lived in English Woods to start off. Like I said, we was poor. I'm going to ask a question, what is poor, here in a second. But, okay, I'm going to ask right now. Give me, somebody raise their hand. Gotcha. What's your definition of poor? That sounds good. No money, no food, and you out on the streets. What you got?
Not being able to believe in yourself.
I like that too. Can I get one more?
No fun.
Come on. What you
I've been having to do.
say that again?
Having
All right. Living in English Woods. Like I said, 6 of us. Me, my brothers and sisters, 4 boys, 2 girls, and single mother. And she had bought us bikes. And sure enough, we came outside and all our bikes were stripped one day. I'm talking about we was really good kids. We grew up in the church. I'm talking about we respected a lot. But unfortunately, my mom was unable to buy another bike ever. So me and my brothers actually, it kind of changed us mentally. We started stealing bikes, started getting into trouble, different things like that. I'm talking about it got worse and worse and worse. So I believe in not starting something, such as Reverend Bing goes to talk about cigarettes. Don't start it. It's hard to stop. That's another subject. But to pick up a stealing habit wasn't good. So my definition of poor, we eventually moved to Wind Terrace. And this is when my mom was trying to become a nurse and get us out of the ghetto. I got a lot of cousins. I got a lot of uncles and aunts that's still in Wind Terrace. They tore down English Woods, downtown, and different things like that. So she was trying to become a nurse. And unfortunately, the system, when you're trying to help yourself, they cut your assistance, okay? I didn't know this at the time, I was young. So imagine the government cheese, and milk, and different things like that. And we was poor. So imagine being poor than poor. Just because mom got a 50-cent raise or a dollar raise or whatever, they cut her assistance. And we got 6 kids. She's really trying to get us out the ghetto. Really, really trying her hardest. I actually overheard a conversation, and I don't fault my grandmother for this, but certain people got different mentalities. I want you to stay home and stay on welfare. But my mom refused. She knew how we would turn out, if we stayed in the hood, ghetto, Wind Terrace. So now that we poured and poured, me and my brothers started going to Kroger's, started stealing food. Of course, that's criminal cases and stuff like that. Yes, unfortunately. Yes. We even did breaking the entries. It sounds bad, but we broke in just to steal food. And that's kind of sad, yeah. No, they wasn't home. Yeah, that's a robbery. Can't do that. But sure enough, we became real bad, and even in Wind Terrace, they kicked me and my brothers and sisters and my mom out. So, now from like 91, 92, we actually was homeless at one point. And I got coworkers. I'll tell you more about me when we get there. I'm like, hey, I panhandled before. Me and my brothers, we hooked up with a lady, and her and her son. We was truly homeless. My mom's house was getting worked on. It wasn't ready. We put it in an unfortunate situation, and we was panhandling before. It's actually, that's why I think twice about panhandles now. Sometimes it's a hustle, but God judges you on your heart and when you do stuff for people. So I still do stuff. I might pay for you to play baseball or something like that. I'm just giving you examples, but I do my own volunteer. Baseball, my sons play baseball. But I was homeless for a point, and then all that trouble I told y'all I started getting into at a really, really early age. It started, to get to a point where I used to live down at 2020. Anybody familiar with that? Yeah. Fortunately, I could have had a mailbox down there. I was down there so much. And my mom didn't know what to do with me. I had issues where I just didn't care about me. I didn't care about anything around me. And I ended up going to a school called Hillcrest. Anybody familiar with that?
Hillcrest.
That was my last stop. That was the stop before going to, a juvenile prison. Like real prison. And I had to make a conscious decision on what I want out of life. And I started making good decisions. Once I got out, I'm actually pretty proud about doing 5 months and 19 days. And it's a 6-month program. Some guys just don't get it. Listen to your teacher. It's okay, and I'll tell my sons, just yes ma'am, no ma'am, and move on. Quit being so defiant. Just learn how to roll with the program. I actually believe in a system of chess. Think your moves out. Why get into a fight and you're going to get suspended unless someone jeopardize your education? I was like that. I didn't care. So once I got out of Hillcrest, I couldn't even steal a piece of bubble gum. I mean, I couldn't. I don't like to steal anymore. And then, majority of the problem was, I think it was, if I was 14, 15, old enough to go steal, why wasn't I old enough to work and make a living? And once I was old enough to make my own money and make a living, I never got into trouble. I see all y'all got nice shoes on today, nice pairs of Jordans and different things like that. Your feet warm. Look, I had those shoes from Payless. Seriously, my shoes was flapping every time you walked. You really had to put duct tape on. Really. Got cousins that remember mom just couldn't afford it, so she would never could afford to buy some Jordans. And once I got my first job at Rowley's, I realized how hard it was to make that money. And that's what y'all probably need to understand, the value of a dollar. I'll make sure my kids understand that. So imagine working 2 weeks and you only made $200. I refused to buy a pair of Jordans in my life. Because I'm not about to spend all my money on a pair of Jordans. So I was an Air Force Ones guys in a jersey. I just recently, my wife actually bought me some Jordans last Christmas, my first pair. I'm like, you didn't spend all that money, do you? Because I just refused. Yes, my kids, they got LeBron, they got Jordans and all that. But I make them earn it. And I want to make sure I tell you the story about me trying to graduate high school. But it's going to get into what I do for a living, and I may not want to do it just right now. So, got out of Hillcrest, made it to high school, and I was trying to finish high school. And I'm wearing a hat intentionally because everybody knows the rules. You're not supposed to wear hats inside buildings. Everybody know that rule? Yeah. Okay. So, technically you're not. Can I borrow somebody's folder? You can just sit there. Just a folder. Y'all are. So, imagine trying to do the right thing. You left Hillcrest, and you're just trying to do the right thing in high school. And I left a classroom, and I'm going to my next classroom, and a principal at that time, trying to, like a lean on me type principal, trying to clean up the school and all that type stuff. Taking it overboard is what I consider. Here, let me have your hat. I'm like, for what? I'm like, oh, well, I made a rule up that I don't want to see hats in the building. I'm like, is that legit? Is that fair? Where is that in the rule book? But at this time, he was spitting. So I'm like, hey man, saliva coming out your mouth, you know. And it was like, so what? I promise you, I'm 38, I'll be 39 here in January. I remember this since I was 17, and I still remember, I want to cry. I'm still mad over this. I'm still mad over this. Very disrespectful. Now, I'm not condoning any of this here. I'm only telling you a story. It's a story of success. So he took me to the principal office. Back in these days, they used to give you a carbon copy, suspended. Yeah, I got suspended, technically. So once they gave me my copy and they put a copy in the bin, I kind of just snatched it out and left. Yes, it's not right, but technically I've never been suspended. But the point is, don't let anyone stop you from obtaining your high school diploma or achieving the goals that you want. And after I introduce this gentleman here, I'm gonna tell you more about me. I told you, I'm serious. I left a lot out, but we was really, really bad. I was bad enough to go to Hillcrest, and I eventually acquired more hats and more caps in life because I didn't let this situation hinder me in life, okay? I'm about to introduce you to, and y'all please be respectful. This is a Cincinnati firefighter captain, all right? He deserves respect. Y'all gotta learn to look at bars that's on the, y'all got time to grow, so it's all good. Please be respectful, and I'm gonna introduce to you Fire Captain Giannis Roper, and I'll be back to tell you more about this. Please, you deserve it.
Mr. Moe.
Hey, back. Hey, seriously, y'all. My father told me when I was younger, if I'm talking, that means I'm not listening. If I'm not listening, I'm not learning anything. Remember that. As long as you're talking, you're not learning anything. Now, I'm going to continue my story, and I'm going to share with y'all some pretty cool skills that you can make good money off of. All right? I start off with my hat story about the principal going to suspend me over my hat and all that. So, of course, I didn't let him stop me. And I ended up getting I ended up graduating from Withrow. All right? I got my first diploma. All right? But I didn't let him stop me. After high school, I was still trying to find my way, and I ended up going to lecture school. It's probably one of the best things that helped save my life. A lot of people, listen, seriously. If college is not for you, it's different trades out here, such as electric. And I did a 4-year apprenticeship at school, electric school, was my first trade, and I'll tell you my hat. It was a hard hat. I started off as a rookie, and I later became a foreman, electrician. I make my own money. I'm talking about my own money, and I tell my kids I make what dope boys make. They can make $1,000 a day, $1,500 a day. Absolutely, I can. And I had a PowerPoint. I can show you different services. All right. So I ended up getting my electrician hard hat later as an electrician. I became an electrician. I became a foreman. I learned how to operate backhoes, track hoes. Are y'all paying attention? Seriously, I'm not even accustomed to this. But I'm doing the best I can. I'm doing the best I can. All right, check it out. Eventually, I went to lecture school. Then I went to environmental school, where I became an asbestos supervisor, asbestos worker. Thank you. So after going to asbestos class, I became just a worker. This is just a blue hat. Represents just a worker. With this hat on, at one point, I was making $35 an hour. Yeah, working in asbestos.
So how many hours did you work?
I work 40 hours a week. You do the math on how much money I was making a week.
So you work 8 hours a day. How many?
8 hours a day.
$35.
$35 an hour.
You work how many hours?
I work 40 hours a week. It get better than that. Because I drive trucks and I got CDLs. I did. Hurricane Sandy, Guess who they needed? Somebody like me. They needed someone to drive these generators to different places. They needed special supervisors, and I averaged 101 hours a week. That tell you how much money. Do the math on that. I was in overtime by day 2, and we helped a lot of people out at Hurricane Sandy. But I want to let y'all know, I wore this hat for only 6 months. And then I became a lead man. No. That's the point. It get better and better. The more you learn, the more valuable you become. And I didn't go to college. Well, not yet. All right? I didn't go to college right away. Give me just a second. All right. So once 6 months later, I believe I became a lead man. Then a year later, I became a special supervisor. And I'm very proud about it because they can't deny me. When you got the education, and I'm going to say it how it is, I was the only minority supervisor at that point. So I'm very proud about this. Like I said, it took me to Hurricane Sandy. I've been on nuclear power plants. We got to learn about radiological, gamma, alpha rays, and all that type of stuff. Just even work on the job site. All right, put like this. I'm gonna need you to help me. You mind helping me? I'm gonna show you, it's not even a science trick. As far as, I want to leave you with something. I want y'all to know something about electricity, because that was my background, right? How many people think water conducts electricity? Don't nobody think water conducts electricity? All right, we're gonna do a project, and we're gonna determine if water conducts electricity. All right, and then I want to let y'all know, I'm gonna finish these little hat thing I'm gonna do. I did. Look, later on down in life, I ended up going to Cincinnati State. After. Actually, it was my kids that convinced me to go back to school. Because I graduated as an electrician, they gave me like 30 credit hours. I took a building technology degree. Hold on a second, y'all. Seriously. I took a building technology degree where I learned about construction, estimating, bidding, and different things like that. Seriously, y'all. One of these trades, just one of the trades that I have, y'all can make good money off of. But I'm trying to get to y'all at an early age before y'all ruin y'all record, before y'all become adults. Y'all got to understand this track record that you came to work on certain job sites. You came to work with the city of Cincinnati as a building inspector. So because of all these trades that I have and I obtained, and I don't have much that I'm proud about in this world other than my kids and other than these different certifications and different diplomas. You mind standing up real quick? Yeah, you, come here. Come on, man. I know very well you like the spotlight. Yeah, you do. Just start showing something here. Start right here. Wait, have a seat. Hey, this is a diploma. These are only copies, but I'm proud about what I obtained. After high school, I graduated and I got my electrical certifications. I ended up getting my wellness certifications. I became a lead and asbestos supervisor. Hold on a second, y'all. I'm talking about, I sent my brother to school for asbestos license 1 week. And he got about 10 felonies and 50 misdemeanors. It is what it is. But he was making $35 an hour with it. I'm saying you can still do it. Making more than most people. So I became an electrician. Yeah, I do. I made a lot of money. I went to welding school. I went to environmental school where I learned how hazardous materials. Come on, y'all, I'm almost done. And then we're going to do a project, y'all. And I can't ask you to help me if you're not mature enough to listen. But look, y'all got to understand that these certifications mean money. Are y'all with me? For the ones that is paying attention, start with your high school diploma. Then eventually you'll be able to obtain it and get more and more and more. I'm about to reveal something else to y'all. I was the youngest. After all those certifications, I was the youngest building inspector the city of Cincinnati hired. Do y'all understand that one? The youngest. This is legit. What's that? No. Y'all know what a building inspector is? You know what a building inspector is?
make sure everything's up to date.
All right, as they building it, all right, here it is. As they building the school, like Cap was talking about foundations. Hey, whatever they do, what's that, 5? What is it? Say it. Say it. Put up 5.
Hey there, hey there.
All right. All right, seriously, I'm almost done, y'all. Seriously, look, you can do whatever it is that you want in life. I'm doing really good. And I got kids. My oldest is, I got stepdaughters that's 24. I convinced them to graduate college, high school with honors. Listen, y'all listen to me. It works, y'all. It works. When I graduated high school, I graduated with like a 1.2, 1.4. And I didn't focus on my grades like in academics like I should. I allowed teachers to give me the answer, but when I became an electrician, I had to learn how to do math all over again. Listen, now this is very important. So I convinced my kids to go to school and make nothing but A's and B's, and they graduated with honors. They just finished up a bachelor's degree at UC, free too, by the way. That's the most significant part of it. They're working on master's degrees and different things like now. My sons, I got one over at Withrow, I ain't gonna say his name, he's actually an honor student as well. Never missed honor roll in his life, because I wouldn't allow him to. I'm trying to tell y'all something, the dynamics of a family, of parents, unfortunately you may not have it, but I try to create something for them that they'll be better off in life. They're very smart, and got driver's license. He's 12th in his class, but I expect him to steal. You got 11 people in front of you. Always compete, always challenge yourself. Set a threshold. Once you accomplish something, and set a higher bar and accomplish that. Have no ceiling on what you want to do in life. Have no ceiling. And I was the best of the best. You hear me? Don't settle for it. What I do is, I go find the best person that does that job, and I hang around them, and I learn from them. All right, that's me. Y'all understand that I grew up in Wind Terrace, English Woods. I later became electrician, a foreman, a special supervisor, later on down in life. Now, Cap gonna come back up here, and he got some gear for whoever he decided to pick, whoever was best behaved to participate and put on some fire gear. Cap, you get to pick. Who was the most respectful to you? That's how I would look at it. Because I can't work with you, can't do it. You know, it would be like, you gotta pick one. Pick 2, and then I got something for the second one. All right.
You gonna put the pants on. Oh, brush it in.
Stretch that out.
Just so I hope you just understand. Yeah, okay. anybody in here who feel like they're a star? Because a star don't mean that you got millions, man. But is it like seriously? Is it any young lady or young man in here that feel like they're a star? Like raise your hand. Okay, but everybody's pointing at her. You don't feel like you're a star?
No.
Your name is Star. Your name's Star. But y'all don't feel like y'all stars? Y'all don't feel like y'all can be stars? I'm glad you all know ladies up. Because I can't wait to get 20 studio. You ready to drop some bars for me? Y'all freestyle? Hey, anybody that thinks it's okay to make minimum wage, you know, making minimum wage is a hard life.
Y'all better get some practice putting on this suit. It might be a race here in a minute. It might be a race. So y'all better get ready. You better get to practice. Hey, check this out.
I can't hear nothing.
Hey, check this out. I'm about to show y'all this experiment while they doing that, man.
Hey, can we get y'all attention just a few more minutes? Because we got one more speaker for y'all, man. So we want them like this y'all attention so they get their
Hey, check this out real quick, seriously. As from an electrician, I want y'all to learn something. Do water conduct electricity?
Yes.
All right. Come see this for me. Get my bottle of water. All right. I got my bottle of water. Pure water. I'm gonna put it inside this jar. Can you give me 3 feet, please? All right. Let me try to explain this here to you, but I put it together. Hold on a second, seriously. And I can show anyone how to do this. I have some PowerPoints. I'm eventually going to school to teach y'all. We got the power going in. You got 120 volts. Good job. Same size that firefighter. Now I want to see somebody get in there fast. But check it out though. Just pure water.
Oh, I can't do it fast.
Check it out. Pure water going into these probes, okay? It's not on. Switch off. I'm gonna plug it up. Yep. So, do y'all think the light gonna cut on? How many say yes? Yes, raise your hand. Yes. I ain't raised my hand. All right. Let me get the nose. No. The water, it won't cut on. Check it out. So now I'm about to give it energy. Energy come here. Now I'm about to cut the switch on. Did the light cut on? Why? All right, here it is. The water that, listen. It's the minerals in the water that allow electricity to be conducted. So, I'm going to use a mineral such as salt. Hold that. I'm going to cut it off. Safety. I'm going to pour the probes out. This going to be my minerals. It could be dirt. It could be whatever. Grounding. That's why you can get electrocuted in the ground. Electricity want to find its way back to Earth. Your blood pressure going to go up. So, the more minerals I have, listen. I'm look at it. All the minerals in there. Yeah, I know. Check it out. I'm a mineral, water. They're not touching. I got a wrong light bulb. I just grabbed one too. But I'm going to have to turn it to make sure y'all see it cut on. It better cut on too. I ain't gonna practice. There it is. You see it? It's the minerals in the water that allow electricity to be conducted. Water's not conducted. I'm gonna tell y'all something else too. It's really dangerous too. All right, but don't do it. I'm gonna cut it off. I'm gonna pour this out. Now this here. Now this right here. Pay attention to this. When I cut it back on, this is gonna be energized. Listen, listen, listen. I want y'all to know electricity is only harmful when it exits your body. I'm about to cut it on. Think it's hot? No. This little tester will tell me if it's hot or not. Yes, it is. So guess what I'm gonna do?
Oh, John.
And check this out. Only because I can do this, because I know it. I'm a qualified personnel, and I got good boots on. Y'all notice I changed my boots? You see the good rubber? You see the insulation? All right? But check it out, check it out. I'm going to do it real briefly. Electricity's going in. Listen, as long as electricity do not exit your body, you're okay. Ah! No, just, but look, electricity is going through my body. As long as it don't exit. It's still on. It's no trick. Don't touch me.
Can I touch you?
No. It'll go through you and out you, maybe. And that's when you get hurt.
Oh, I'm good. You want to tie like mine?
I don't know why my thingamajig ain't working. But like this. Hold this. I'll show you something.
Xavier, don't touch me.
I'm going to cut it off. Y'all not allowed to do this. But I'm gonna let y'all know. No, it's not. Not when I got contact, it's gonna cut straight on. All right. So electricity is on. I'm gonna cut it off. I'm gonna separate it. If I do this, electricity runs through my body, and it runs through your heart, and that's how you get electrocuted, and that's how your heart stops and you die. Don't let electricity run through your body. Treat it like a snake. Just because that wire is like that, I don't know if it's on or off unless I got to test it. So that's a little electrical safety. Never touch it. Treat it like a snake. Treat it like it's live. Because you don't know if that's live or not. That's live. Looks the same, don't it? That's off. That's on. That's off. That's on. I'm touching. It's not, I know it. It's not going to exit my body. Now, I don't want to touch that one. It'll go through my hand. All right, that's my little one-on-one on electricity.